All right, what's going on, guys? Man, I'm just just getting on all-star game for my reactions. My little one here in the background. We got the international stars against Team Kenny. Let's see who's starting here. Tyler Hero looks like he's the spokesman and Team Kenny's spokesman and captain. You got the Joker, Siakam. You know what? I kind of like this. It seems like a pickup environment right here. You know, it's only 8 guys on the team. Obviously, one of the teams gonna be a guy short. Being that LeBron did not decided not to play today. You got Donovan Mitchell on Team Kenny, I believe. Oh no, he's actually on Team Chuck, Donald Spider. I know he got the international team. Uh, all right, so this is what this dude got the pickup feel, which I mean again, all right. So a little bit of defense is being played. A steal by Brunson. Brunson, oh nice lob. Okay, I mean a little bit of defense is played. So they lobbed it up to who is that? Oh, so it's twos. It's twos. It's not ones and twos. So it's 2-2. So it's basically like going game 20 in the park, twos and threes. If you did ones and twos, I mean, I guess. So we got a 3-point shot by Hero. So Team Kenny is up 5-2. All right, we got another logo 3 from Cat. It's 5 up. Good to see my boy Cat making some threes. Uh, okay, nice block. If you got a block, remember we only had 3 of them last year. Another steal. So Brunson with an underhand, a horrible lob. Oh boy. Um. All right, so Cat bringing it up. You got Joker. You got Joker playing. With Cat. This is Spider. Team Chuck with a block. So all right, we got a block from Triple J. That's what he does. You can see the stink all over this game, man. And even though it seems to be a little bit of stake, nobody's running hard. One thing I see as a basketball player, man, this running 75%, running 50%. That's how you get hurt, man. Like you can just see the stink on this. Baba, stop doing it. You can see the stink on this game. Like there's like they're trying to be competitive, but no one is taking it seriously. I mean, they're going to 40. There's going to be 3 games tonight. Yeah, the SGA made the last layup to put Team Chuck up. Okay, so we get a lob with nobody playing defense over the Triple J. So another layup, no defense or minimal defense. Uh, let's see if they pick it up down the stretch. All right, you get a shot in the lane. You get a shot in the lane. A nice. See, they're playing at 75% speed. And again, that's just not how you play basketball, in my opinion, man. Do you have to play the hardest defense in the world? No, that's not what this is for. But I mean, this is okay. A contest on a 3, bad miss by Brunson. Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to really do a play-by-play spot. Instead of three, putting Team Chuck up by three. I'm not really trying to do a play-by-play, but I'm just kind of commenting on what I see. All right, nice little head fake. Got Joker in the air. Brunson misses the layup. Rebound by Cat. That's pretty strange watching teammates play against each other. Okay. Joker gets a layup because nobody's back. Team Chuck up by five. That's a beautiful rainbow three from Hero. Uh, so Cat with a logo three that not is pure, number net. That's good. That's good for as a Knicks fan. That's good for me to see. And we got a timeout call. We got a timeout call. I guess they do have the shot clock, no game clock, and the first team of 40 wins. So good to see him hitting logo threes with that bad hand. For me personally, as a Knicks fan, Brunson got to do a better job playing point guard here. I mean, it's not. They're not playing that serious, but they're at least playing about 10 to 15% harder than they were last year. Last year was an abomination of a game, which is why we're doing this. I mean, you do get this pickup field, this pickup game field a little bit from you guys. So yeah, we got breaking news today that LeBron James did not decided not to play today, and I I I mean I from that I felt we had to go live, man. We had to go live. You know what I'm saying? We had to go live and not just talk about LeBron James, but talk about the whole thing. Because I wanted to go live about this, all day. CW wanted to go live last night. The skills competition and stuff. Um, but yeah, there's a lot to talk about as far as the game. The game itself going on right now. You know, again, All-Star game supposed to be a celebration of the greatness, the talent, and stuff in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, I mean, you gotta appreciate it, man. And I honestly, look, I know they're gonna spin it to act like he's legitimately hurt. His foot is legitimate, but the problem is your last game was Wednesday. If you felt like this, if you knew you were not, because we know we believe the theory is that LeBron was not going to play. He knew he wasn't going to play. There's clearly he knew he's not going to play, and he decided at the last minute to just. I mean, because at the end of the day, someone else could have gotten the spot. Someone else could have replaced him. Do you feel that you're so above the game that no one deserves your spot? I mean, if this, again, if this is if this is mind you, the stake is here because again, these guys are not going to take this seriously because of the leadership. If the best players, if the so-called faces of the league and best players will take it seriously, so with it, with they. But again, this is it's like a privilege to these guys. Like they want to be all star. They want the money involved with it. You got a million sponsors trying to put incentive into this. Put a money prize into this so they can actually take it seriously. And no one is doing that. And no one's doing it. So I mean, look again. I don't know what to tell. Like, who's the coaches? Who's actually coaching it? Is it Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny? Are the coaches that were named All Star coaches, or did they even name All Star coaches? Like it would be the teams in first place, right? So it'll be Bickerstaff and what's the Dagnall or whatever it is for OKC? I can't remember his name. I mean, you got Kenny and Chuck and what's the name? They're on the announce table with Kevin Hart. Yeah, so I guess they are the coaches. Okay. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, Kevin Hart. Cat did make two of them for Cheap Chuck, and he made them from the logo. Okay, Russell with the three from the corner. 15-17. I mean, I do enjoy this pickup field. It seems like guys are actually on their man. They're not playing hard defense. They're giving us a little bit of what you can expect. There are a few steals. They are trying to block some of the shots. Not too much defensive rotating. The three. Good release. They're gonna pull it back out. Brunson. Nice pass. He doesn't go up with it. Okay, there you go. So we got a tie game. Derrick Jackson Jr. made a shot in the lane. And layup by who's 28. Jeez, I don't even know who these people. Some of these people are. It's just crazy. Oh, that was Sengun. He missed the layup. Oh, he made the layup. Sengun. What did he ask? But oh man. Okay. All right, we're just giving up wide open layups. Okay, there's some defense being played again. Wimbyama's in for Team Chuck. So yeah, Triple J just made a block. So that's the crazy part. This little one mini game, you've had more block shots and more steals than all of last year's traditional East West game. Again, I'm not expecting a Kobe era type All Star game here, but I am expecting a little bit more competitive than this. You know what I'm seeing? That was a three from Team Kitty's up by four now. When Miyama goes up for a dunk, that guy's that's a big boy there. Oh, he actually. Oh, nice breakup or a pass. Trey Young. Okay, so we got a tie game here. All right, well, let's see. With 23-23, I think when they get in the 30s, I think they're going to start playing hard. That's my prediction. Or at least I'm hoping. Nice release pass, too high for Zingalong. Yeah, so the big man are taking over. Let's see. Nice pass. Another lob. Good lob for Triple J. Oh, that's Mobley. I'm sorry. Yeah, everybody said Kenny had a bad team. No, I actually think Kenny had the best team. Like I think he has a little of everything you need. They just hit the three. Team Chuck by one. Oh, Kate Cunningham, nice move. Ooh, we got blocked by Wimby. So Wimby actually play hard. I give a young fella some props. Maybe he feels he has a lot to prove here. You like be like, yeah. What? Damn. What was Tyler Hero with an air ball? Like good chase down. Nice lob. Yeah. So look, Whippion was actually playing, made a bad pass. That's a backcourt violation. But at least the youngest guy here is actually playing hard. I'll give him that. Oh, that was Garland. Garland to Jalen Williams. Beautiful pass. Another steal. Team Chuck up by one. I'm actually rooting for Team Kenny here. So now we're at 30-27. Now we're going to have a timeout for our Team Kenny.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what up, man? What's
How you
going
like it
on,
so far?
man? So what? You know what I was saying? I like the pickup feel, right? It seems like pickup in the park, and they're actually playing like we're already in the first like 2 minutes of the game. You have more steals and more blocks than all of last year's game, right? They had 3 steals and 3 blocks. Yeah, but they still are going like they're going about 75% speed, which I would like to see them closer to 80 to 90. You know, they're going about 50 to 70% speed, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this format. I think it adds a little bit something to it.
It does. It's something different. Yeah. It's something, and it's different than when they did the whole picking of the team before. Yeah. You know, that had a little bit of but you had 12 on 12. I like, really. I mean, in the park, it's 5 on 5. Like you might get a sub in there or whatever, but it's still got a little bit of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You still got to
think about your boy. Why'd your boy sit out?
Who? Oh my God, bro! I think he did it as an FU to the league. I think he wanted to. I don't even understand it because again, him being here, him being an all-star, him being named an all-star starter is glazing enough, right? He's going to be the first all-star at 40, right? Or first all-star starter at 40. And all these little things that he likes. Did he not see a path to winning the MVP tonight? Is that what it is? I think the guys are actually playing hard. Something not hard, 100%. I was theorizing whether they would go hard once you get into the 30s. Like, would they actually start playing like real game speed once you get 30-30? You know what I'm saying? Once it be So right now it's 30-27. I think King's team is looking pretty good. They said he had the worst team, but I thought he had the best roster in my team. But
I mean, he got a quick roster.
Now here's the thing. What happens if the young guys beat Team Shaq with all his OGs? Would that be an embarrassment?
I would love to see that.
I would love to see it too. I would love to see it too, and I would love to see them come out and say, you know what, we're gonna kick you old guys' ass. A lot of these guys want to be, a lot of these guys want their name out there. This is a good chance time to make your name. So I'm trying to think of who's the MVP. Like I see Wembanyama actually playing like full
he's
speed
out there hustling.
He's like the youngest guy, is the one hustling, But I mean, you would expect that with the youth, but again, this is But I really think that was crazy to come down to the last minute. I think Silver's probably fuming. I think it's actually disrespectful because another young guy could have got that spot. I mean, you're talking about money. Yeah. I mean, I know he was there last night for the what was he there for? The
3-point contest.
The 3-point contest. So I don't know if he broke out. I don't know if he went back to LA or whatever. But this would have been a great time to like, hey, you know what, Norman, come on, suit up. Because I believe he should have been on the team in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I just think
I believe, but that again, it's crazy. It's crazy because
I don't know
if you
why
knew
he.
you had foot issues on Wednesday, the last time you played, after Wednesday night, Thursday morning, you woke up, you were feeling something, blah blah blah. At that time, you could have bowed
He
out and
should
said
have
you're not gonna
notified him.
play. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna nurse. I'm gonna nurse this minor injury. I'm gonna sit out the All Star game. Can you name another dude? It's a slap in the face. People will say, "Oh, again, that's the elitism that comes from Bron fans. They don't get that it is an honor to be an All Star, even if it's injury." Because I heard somebody when I said I was arguing with somebody that said LeBron had no help in 2010, right? Because they were trying to get at Kobe. How Kobe had a 6 for 24 in the game 7. But I said Kobe beat the same team that LeBron didn't beat. Well, LeBron didn't have no help. Well, I said he had 3 guys on his teammates who were recent All Stars. Like if you look at Jameson, Mo Williams, and Shaq. Shaq was an
Exactly.
All Star for Phoenix in 2009. You can see Shaq was old by 2010. Okay, great, but he still was an All Star in 2009, legitimately, because he averaged 18 and 10 that year. Now they try to say, "Oh, Mo Williams is an injury replacement." You're still an All Star. Still, it's not like no one ever said that. Like, are you gonna say Kyrie was an All Star, but he was an injury replacement this year? Trey Young was an All Star, but he was an injury replacement. No, they were All Stars.
Yeah,
Oh,
also.
then the Gold Coast. Well, they were All Stars before. I mean,
Yeah,
oh
that's
yeah, that was a
the
crazy
All Star
lob.
level player.
Joker,
Yeah, that was
Joker,
nice.
Joker just lobbed it up to Wimbenyama. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
I might be
nice.
watching it on a little bit late. Looks like Team Chuck might win this. They hit 2 more threes. Okay, so now you're gonna have some defense. Okay, they're getting sloppy. Now you're gonna have some defense, and I like that because that's just at the part when a team get point game or 2 points
Oh,
in the game. That's when you really start. Yeah,
yeah.
that was a crazy lob. Okay. Oh, left-handed layup from that Garland to miss.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
that's
just
one.
gonna go to Wimby. They just gonna go to Wimby, pipe it down the hatch. All right, come on now. Come on, Cunningham. He didn't get him this time. That was a crazy block. He got on Cunningham.
Yeah,
Cunningham caught him with the up fake. That's why. Look, it's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. Wembanyama is going to win the defensive player of the year this year.
oh yeah. Oh,
Easily.
no issue, no problem.
Brunson,
Yeah, he
Brunson
gonna.
with a chance. Okay. Okay, so point game now. Let's see. They
Point
got to get
game.
They gotta get a lot of buckets and quick, and they gotta play some real defense. Okay, Brunson is pissing me off because he ain't taking the game seriously. Okay, there's a 3 from Garland.
Uh,
Cat hit them 2 logo threes. I was good to see. Um commenting on that earlier. Okay, so they're playing some real defense. Okay, see no rotation, and they just let them score. That's the part.
yes, they got
Like
it.
I
Yeah.
wanted to see one defensive rotation. All
Yeah, I
right,
mean
so
they playing, but they not playing because
yeah,
they could have stopped that.
yeah, they could have stopped that. That's what I wanted to see. Don't let them get the last. Don't let them get the last bucket.
Yeah,
Don't
they
do
just
this. I
got
mean,
that.
but they were playing one-on-one defense. But again, I didn't see not one defensive rotation other than Wembanyama. Look at
Yeah, he
this.
didn't get the memo.
Nobody
He
stepped
out there
up.
playing. Yeah, Wimby didn't get the
Yeah,
memo. He gonna
nope.
play hard.
So Team Chuck goes on. I guess they're my favorite to win. I think I do want to see the youngsters upset them, and that's kind of the caveat they threw in here, right? Who wants to get beat by the youngsters? Who want
Yeah,
to get beat by the rising stars? So,
maybe that's what. Maybe LeBron didn't want to lose to the young guys.
man, yeah, you see, at some point, right? There's more to lose than there's the game, right? So he could look bad. Actually, I mean, see, it's just the stink of it. Nobody wants to take this showcase of the stars seriously at all. I mean, I never. I mean, look. Again, I'm supposed to finish the rant was saying this early on the stream. It used to be the NBA All Star game was the best out of the All Star game, right? Now I think right now I think baseball is.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, baseball got to the point where it was a joke, where they had to put
yeah. I mean,
the home court advantage for this World Series on the line in the All Star game.
yeah,
And
but I
now
mean,
they kind of don't need to do it. Yeah,
yeah. When you make these guys making so much money, and to them, it's kind of it's just it's a bother to them that they gotta play an extra game.
yeah. I was saying this earlier. I put that in the super chat. I said these guys make too much money to motivate with money.
Yeah,
Like the guys, there's certain guys. Again, the young guys, the rising stars or the G League guys. Like if the G League and the
yeah,
Team
they
G
want
League
it.
would have actually played tonight, those guys would be. I mean, those guys would be like almost tripling their salary. That's it.
Yeah,
McClung triples his salary with the dunk contest. Like he gets 3 times the amount of money for winning the dunk contest than he does playing in the G League. So but the rest of these
yeah. I
guys, they
saw
make
that.
too much money. They make too much money to entice for money,
Yeah.
and that's the shame of it all. That's the shame
Shaq
of it all.
38.
So
You talking about when he played for Cleveland?
who's that? Oh yeah,
When he
second
played,
38. Yeah, we played for Cleveland. Yeah, the year before at 37, he
that's
was
what.
with an All Star with Steve Nash and the Spurs.
Yeah,
So I mean, look, people will say what they got to say. Yeah, Shaq was 38. Yes, he was 38. So what? He was an All Star the year before. I mean, let's keep it real. Kendrick Perkins was the Celtics center. You tell me any version of Kendrick Perkins is better than any version of Shaq? Yes, I know Shaq was a little slow, but again, Shaq still can go out there, get you 14 and 8. No, the help was Mo Williams and Antoine Jameson. The help was Mo Williams and Antoine Jameson. See, this is the thing. Okay, if that's not help, then what about Edmonton y'all coming off the bench, one of the elite rebounders and hustlers in the game? Or what about Big Z, the guy who LeBron swears he loves? It was 1 versus 5. Maybe because that's the way LeBron plays. Maybe because that's the way LeBron plays. But I'm sorry, you got Antoine Jameson. This is the same Antoine Jameson who in 2007 against LeBron averaged 31 points in the game in the first round series. So I mean, how can it be 1 versus 5 when you got a guy that you personally saw could score 30 points a game in a playoff? I mean, the narrative is crazy. Well, again, see, this is so funny. When y'all talk about Jordan back in the 80s, why didn't he use his team? LeBron had teammates, guys. LeBron had teammates. Lo and behold, Rudy Gibson was off the bench. Same guy he got to the finals with, right? So he had teammates. He had Delonte West. What's it? Anthony Parker. Oh, I know. These guys are bums. LeBron fans talk about Jordan. Let's not act like we're not doing this. Let's not act like we're not doing this. I just brought up Jordan. Y'all the same ones who say Jordan didn't use his teammates. So why did if LeBron had his guys, why didn't you use his teammates? I can drop the link. I can drop the link. It's $100,000. Okay, somebody was a fan for $100,000.
Hey, I'll be right back.
No problem. No problem. Yeah, we just had my show. We had to talk about what's help. LeBron had a team in 2010. Now, were they better than the Celtics? No, they weren't. But they were. He had enough help to be competitive with that team. If you're going to sit there and tell me that he had no help, then don't tell me Kobe Bryant had a word of help because all he had was as far as all-star level talent was Paul Gasol and Ron Artest. Yes, everything has to do with Jordan. Because that's the guy you chase. So let's not play games. It went 6 games. That was competitive. Okay, but Kobe won. Kobe won. So then tell me how does LeBron get to be better than Kobe at that point? That's the point I made. That's the only. Again, remember that's the only point I made because somebody had to bring up Kobe going 6 for 24 and having to be bailed out, but he won the series. That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. Random clips. So, all right. So what? Yeah, we got the 3 point shootout with the fans. That's the only point. He had a better team. Well, he had a better team because he was a better leader. How about that? You can say that. I mean, as far as I know, Cleveland won 61 games. They had one of the best defenses in the league that year. They had one of the best defenses in the league that year. He had the better team. He had the better team because he was a better leader. But he didn't have an abundance of talent, and that's my point. That's the only point I was making. Oh, the Mr. Beast talents. And again, we got to throw these little. There's a million sponsors. There's a million sponsors. Like they said, they had like 40 sponsors putting in prize money and stuff. So this is one of these little things. Yeah, these guys is out there trying to hit this shot to get this little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the players who make $60 million a year, $50 million a year, you got to motivate with money to actually try. Oh, see, Dame is. I guess he got to make one before Dame makes three. That's the thing. Okay, and Dame is kind of letting up on the kid. There we go. Oh, all right. There you go. Stop playing with him. So the kid has to make one before Dame makes his third. Come on, son. Funny. Yeah, we had a discussion on what help is, man. You guys don't know what help is. You got 12 guys on your team. You got 13, 14 got roster players on your team. You had help. Oh, here we go. He got another shot. So he's trying to hit a shot. A kid got to hit a shot from the logo pretty much. Not an easy shot to make. That one looked good. All right. Oh. Woo. Good shooter. Yeah. He made it. No, stop. Well, the idea of comparing help is when everybody talks about what guys had around them. Again, I didn't bring. I just said Kobe beat the same team LeBron didn't, and then they said LeBron had no help. See, I don't believe that anybody never had help. I don't believe anybody supposedly never had help. I don't care what era we get it. Yeah. I don't care whatever you're talking about. Everybody has help. You have NBA players around you. The question is, do you have an adequate championship roster? I believe that let's say from 2007 and on, LeBron had a team capable of winning the championship. because if let's say the Spurs didn't make it in 2007, and it was the Utah Jazz who lost to them in the conference final. Yeah, are you telling me that Darren Williams and his team should have won? How were they not? I mean, how were they not an adequate roster? They won 61 games. Anytime you win 61 games, you're a serious threat to win a championship. Anytime you win 61 games, you're a serious threat to win a championship. Now, what you can say is, well, yeah, Boston was a better team, as was the Lakers. But guess what? That's a testament to the coaching and the leadership. Yeah, LeBron made them look better than they were. I've heard that argument, right? I've heard Larry Bird say that. Again, what Larry Bird was running the Pacers at the time. So who were they gonna trade for? Because I remember saying the problem was that LeBron won instead of Antoine Jameson. Because remember, what did they give him for Antoine Jameson? Not much. And again, Antoine Jameson was a pretty damn good player. He was 21 and 8. No, I get it. But guess what? At the end of the day, J.J. Hickson was a player for a while, and this is Varejao was a player for a while. Man, these guys were decent players. These were good players. They were good players. Like, we all know what y'all want to say. He didn't have a guy. He didn't have a number two the caliber of a Scottie Pippen. Let's keep it real. He didn't have a number two the caliber of Scottie Pippen. So therefore, that's the narrative y'all run with. Yeah, they were contenders. Yeah, they the same team with 4 stars. Yeah, they were contenders. They just lost to the playoffs. That happens. That happens. We can sit there and go revisit this history all we want, man. You got 4 stars on a roster, and you can say, look, they were all stars. You can say if the fact that they were all stars shows you how weak, a guy like Kyle Korver at least, shows you how weak the competition was with Jeff Teague, Al Horford, and Millsap when they did all stars that year. Korver, okay. Guys hitting logo threes out here. Mo Williams was a legit number 2 guy. Mo Williams was legit 18 and 8, 6, whatever you have. Mo Williams was legit, and so was Jameson. 2 guys that can get you 20. All right, we can leave Shaq out of it. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Ro? What's up going on, man? Yeah, I got your invite. Yeah, I got about 15 minutes here, but
all right,
yeah.
cool. I'm glad you can pull up, man. I'm just holding this down alone, but I'm doing a little reaction play by play here, man. What's your thought on the news that broke?
You talking about this game?
Well, the game and the fact that Mr. Laker himself decided not to play at the last minute.
Well, every day he generates drama. He generates drama in some form or fashion every day. I've never seen nothing like it in my life.
Yeah.
Number 2, the All-Star game. They never should have went away from the original format, East versus West. For some reason, they want to try these new ideas. And initially, it'll spark curiosity. But then, by next year, if they still have the same format, it'll run its course. And what's ironic is the international player is showing right now they're better than the American player. That's pretty much what it's showing.
Wembanyama's actually playing hard. Joker threw a lob
Yeah.
to Wembanyama. That's kind of crazy. See, again, this is the thing about the All-Star game. You're never going to see nothing like that, right? They don't even play for the same international team, right? So you're never going to see Wembanyama, Joker throw a lob to Wembanyama unless you see it in an All-Star game. And so we got to see that. Again, I kind of like the look. The All-Star game East versus West is cooked because of who you're dealing with. You're dealing with a generation of players who you just can't motivate to take the game seriously, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a generation like these guys. I was on MJFB today, and I put in a super chat. I said these guys make too much money to motivate with money, and that's the irony. And Dart didn't understand what I was saying, but I'm like, they make too much money. It's like actually giving them an extra $200,000 to win this actual little tournament thing is not enough to make them actually take it seriously. And like I said, the only thing I like what I've seen so far is this got a little pickup feel. Again, last year's game was like looking at a layup line and going for 48 minutes. It was horrible. It was horrible. So
well, I see that they got the limit at 40 points, so that way.
Yeah. So it's like pickup. It's like a pickup little squad. First team to 40 wins, 2s and 3s. Real short. See, this is what I don't get, bro. If you didn't want to play. If you're legitimately hurt, you can tell me you couldn't give 2 minutes. You couldn't put the uniform on and give 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let the other 7 guys, let the Kyrie shine. Let all the big guys and Shaq pick up shine. All the KD and Curry. Right? Again, this is like you could have had him, Curry. Remember when LeBron actually took the little drafting seriously, right? Because that was his way of kind of recruiting guys for the future. Remember that year he took Luka, and we speculated that he wanted to get Luka on the team one year, and he wanted to get Curry on the team one year.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing. We got a comment here that we talk about the 2010 Cavaliers and whether they had enough to win a championship. And I believe they had enough help. Yeah, they had enough help to be competitive with the Celtics. He's saying that they win 6 games and they was competitive, but the problem is they kind of flamed out at the end, right? So again, if you go 2-2 with a team, yeah, you could basically win that series. We started to play tailed off. So again, the idea that it was a LeBron fan who came into the chat earlier, whining about talking about LeBron and talking about, but then the same guy talks bad about Kobe, and I'm like, wait a minute, okay, so this is when I catch these guys with their inconsistent debating tactics. If Kobe beat the same team that beat LeBron. So wait a minute, you're telling me Kobe had that much more help on the 2010 Lakers than LeBron did? I don't know. They'll tell you Andrew Bynum and Paul Gasol. Like who else was the legit all-stars on that team, on that 2010 team?
Oh shit, that was it.
Yeah, Ron Artest may have made one all-star game before that.
I think Gasol was an all-star in 09.
Yeah.
He was an all-star
was
in 09.
He an all-star 2010?
He was an all-star in 010.
Okay, and then Artest had made one earlier in his career. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'll give Artest.
I think that was with Sacramento. I think that because that 1 year in Sacramento, he averaged like 20.
No, Random Clips. I'm not talking about you. What brought the whole thing up, me comparing help, is a conversation I had earlier in the chat on Michael Jordan Fans of the Best Sunday live show. So that's what I was talking about.
I heard you on there.
Same guy
earlier today.
Yeah, the same guy who was whining about talking about LeBron, negatively about LeBron, came around and talked negatively about Kobe. But then I had to remind him, the guy that's caving for LeBron, that Kobe you're criticizing Kobe for beating the same team that LeBron lost to. Now he wants to talk about LeBron had no help. I was on FYF debating that before as well. Antoine Jameson was not a bum. Antoine Jameson averaged 21 and 9 with the Wizards that year. Antoine Jameson averaged
Career 22
31.
points a game. Career
Yes,
22
Antoine
points a game
Jameson
for.
averaged 31 points a game when he played against LeBron in 07 in the playoffs. So you can't tell me that these guys are the bomb. These guys were nothing. You can't do that. That's my feeling.
Well,
But so yeah, I know you only got a short time on here, man.
oh no, it's
Again,
just man, I think when it comes to this All-Star thing, man, the dunk contest, me personally, I don't think a non-NBA player should be allowed to compete in that contest. Now they're gonna continue to
yeah,
let McClung, and I get it, man. He can dunk and everything, but I just think the contest should be for actual NBA players.
and
You know,
the only requirement is just playing one NBA game, and he played one game, the first game of the season for 5 minutes, and I guess they did it just to get it out the
so
way,
so
so he
basically
could.
they manipulated
Mhm.
the system to where he would qualify by playing, I think, 5 minutes in the first
Five
game of the
minutes in
year,
one in
so
the
he could
first game of the
participate
season.
in this
Yep.
event. And if you that just shows that it should be for NBA players. You know, because it's the highest level of basketball we got. And when you
hmm
do that, then now people gonna be saying, "Well, shit, I ain't gotta be in the NBA. Shit, let me come up in there because we see cats dunking all over the joint now. You know,
hmm
so
Yeah,
but they not
it was
like you said.
they were good dunkers. There were some great dunks last night. It's just
Uh,
other than Castle, none of these guys are gonna be. None of these guys are gonna be good anytime soon. Like, none of these guys. None of these guys are like gonna be all world. And that's the thing. It's like, back then you had Jordan versus me. You had some great players come to play in the All-Star game. And not only that, they took the dunk contest serious. They were making their dunks on the first try. If they didn't, they got penalized.
and they was mainly
It's
doing, well, for the most part, they was doing in-game dunks, like dunks they would normally do in the
yeah,
actual game.
yeah.
They were doing the
hmm
contest, so they weren't doing all these
Yeah.
stage dunks
And
and
see,
stuff.
I do understand it got to the point where you got to do something you ain't never seen before. The levels, creativity had to go
No, I
higher
get it.
and whatnot. I get that part, but again, you still you tell me Zion and Ja Morant and even Giannis and these guys. Look, I say it off the bat. LeBron James' refusal to compete. He even said he would one year, and then again reneged at the last minute like he did. You know, that made it all right to not, for guys like Zion and Ja Morant. And again, I guess maybe I shouldn't put all that on LeBron because if Zion wanted to be in a dunk contest, Zion would have been in a dunk contest. Hold on one second, boy. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm back. Well, yeah, he made it cool to not if the shooter's gonna compete. Why can't the great dunkers compete? That's what I'm saying. And again, it's like you're scared to lose. Like you felt like you had more to lose by losing than you had to win by winning. But the fact of the matter is, just like what's his name said, Sports Fitness Man said on the show today. He realized he didn't have no creativity in his dunks. Because real talk, anybody go back and look, I think Shannon Brown should have won the one in high school. But of course, because ESPN was in the business of blazing LeBron already, they had to give it to him over Shannon Brown. Shannon Brown had better dunks and were more creative. So the idea that LeBron didn't want to compete and lose again, they get on Jordan for competing in the 3-point contest and having the worst showing. Well, Jordan, he tried it. He wasn't scared to lose something. One of the most competitive people ever wasn't scared to lose. It wasn't his thing shooting threes. But he said, "Let me try it. Let me do it."
Well,
So,
when it comes to the dunk contest, I think they should probably just shut it down for a couple years, man, and rebuild it back up, rebuild it into because after Kobe won in '97, they shut it down for 2 years, and then they brought it back, with Vince Carter 3 years later, because
yeah,
they only getting
yeah,
four
they had to
people.
breathe new life. They had to breathe new life in it, but
Yeah,
we never had. We
they
never
only
had
got
a
four
point
people
where
participating. It used to be a field of
yeah,
8. Now it's
it used
only
to be like
four. So
still an 8. Yeah, it was 8, then it was 6. Meanwhile, we got 8 people in the 3-point contest. So
yeah,
I really want. What I want to see is the Rising Stars really take it to these guys. So they also 3-0 lead. I want to see the Rising Stars take it to these guys because that was the whole caveat. So the Rising Stars got nothing to lose. Okay, now they're playing half defense too. This is what you know. This is what I can't understand. Like, so did we get a edict? So Castle is being guarded by Harden. I recognize Edie. Oh, Dalton Connect is playing.
yeah, I see him
Okay,
out there. Yeah, I
okay.
see him.
Again, no defense. All right. Come on, young guys. I want to see. I wanted to see Team Kenny win, and that didn't happen. I want to see. Edie got blocked from behind. Edie, Edie is so big and so talented, but he's very slow footed. Who is this with the fro? I know
Yeah,
Castle. This is
I think by next year you'll start to see him really improve there.
who is this? This is man. I can't see his name on the jersey. Another logo 3. Curry with a 3 from the corner. Man, he was such a pure shooter. Connect bringing it up. Good shot, Connect. Edie with the follow. I'm watching it on probably a delay. I know probably people are seeing different things happen than when I'm calling. Damn, just
Connect
throw
and hit a
right
3.
around Edie. Okay. So then, yeah, you're a little ahead of me. Yeah, he just got it from Castle. So you see, Castle developed the point guard skills a little bit. But yeah, enough to beat the Celtics. I mean, look, Dwight Howard beat the Celtics. I know they ain't had no KG. I know. Durant. Remember this team Shaq is down one player. And if you hadn't heard, the King decided not to play tonight.
Yeah, man.
Guess he didn't want to hurt himself. Guess he didn't want to hurt himself going after another meaningless trophy. Okay. Yeah, so now Kansas is in timeout. You know. So Team Shaq up 5. I really don't want to see Team Shaq win at all.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see them win the whole thing. I think actually Team Chuck got a good shot at beating them, because especially if Wemby's going to actually not get the memo and actually play hard. And Wemby is really so. I was saying this is not a prediction; it's a spoiler that Wemby is going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year. You just see it, like he is so big that he can't play bad defense. That's the crazy part. Like, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
When I saw, I know this is a half speed game. But when Kay Cunningham dropped around him and he was able to recover and block him from behind, like Cunningham wasn't even didn't even get in the vicinity of the basket going up for the dunk. Like he caught him before he could even get to the basket to dunk the basketball. You know, again, in a half-speed game, and still able to do stuff like that. Yeah, Wembanyama he's probably gonna win Defensive Player of the Year. He's probably gonna win a string of them. Yeah. So but yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I know a lot of people were reacting to it. The news. It's just I think it was a slap in the face to the league because you did it. It's not even what you did; it's how you did it. The fact that you just waited to the last minute to say it, you broke the news at a press conference when they asked you a question about what he was expected to do. You know, this is a slap to daddy out of Adam Silver. Like Adam Silver was trying to put some excitement into this little thing. He's trying to restore some dignity to it, and he just last minute. Nope, I'm not gonna play. Forget anybody else who wanted that spot. I'm just not gonna play, and because my foot, right, a miraculous foot injury. We ain't gonna hear nothing about the rest of the season, likely, unless they go on a losing streak. Then he needs an excuse for why the Lakers are playing so bad.
Well,
but yeah, man. But it's funny we had this little discussion in the comments about help when we had our show on what is a superstar help. You know, again, I'm not gonna ever act like the Cavs were the favorites against the Celtics, but that team won 61 games. They were not a bunch of bums. You know, and I'll debate that any day, anytime. Anytime I'll debate that, bro, because that's crazy. It's crazy we still have these narratives, but it's generally accepted thoughts that guys like Anthony Parker and JJ Hickson and all these guys. You know, you can sit there and tell me what Larry Bird said about LeBron makes these guys look better than they are. Those guys did stuff after playing with the Cavs. You know, most of them did. But you know, that's how we do. That's how we do in the world. That's how we do in the world of LeBron James, man. It's always everybody's fault but him. Even back when he was a youngster.
Yeah.
You know, again, I never said they were superstars. I said we had a debate, we had a show on what was help to superstars. And the fact that you got a team around you. Use your team. If it's 1 versus 5, it's just because that's how they were playing. Well, play hard, guys. Play hard, young guys. There you go. All right, close out rotations. At least I've seen one defensive rotation. Oh, look, if man didn't shoot up, I didn't even know what team was he on around the Clips. What team was Anthony Edwards on? That's another one that deserves it. Yeah, but you know what? They're following the leadership again. These are not. I mean, these games aren't even serious. You're talking about a game 40.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they didn't suit up are jokes. The fact that they didn't suit up are jokes. I got smoke for anybody. Somebody could have. I mean, damn, this is good. I know they all make a lot of money. I know even if you're on your rookie contract, you make a lot of money. But this is a chance for guys to get a piece of this pie. Castle went for a dunk contest, dunk. Missed it. I got smoke for anybody who decided. Anthony Edwards at 20, whatever, 24, whatever he is. Yeah, I got smoke for him. It's a joke. Damn, Curry can shoot. Groin injury. Okay, again, the same groin injury he knew about. You know, could have said, I'm sitting out. Let's get somebody else in there. And at some point they just gonna scrap the whole thing, or do it after the season like the Pro Bowl. And at that point, y'all you really know that you guys really just crapped on the game. The All-Star game is a tradition. I'm not acting like it's the most important thing in the world. No, it's an exhibition. But it's also
Well, the
supposed to be a
All-Star game
celebration.
is a reflection of the state of the league.
Yeah,
That's really
well, that's
what
what I'm
it is.
saying. But what I've said when we did our All-Star shows, I said the All-Star game is a celebration of the great players, right? It's a
Yep.
celebration of the great players, right? They used to do the old timers day, like they do in baseball, right? They used to do the old timers day. Had the old timers come on, play a little game, Like now you got the big three where they actually play hard. You got this one-on-one tournament with the women. They play the 3-on-3. They're playing hard. It's just been a celebration of the game, and now they just turn it into this non-competitive joke. No, like nobody. I've never. Well, how many people have gotten hurt in All-Star? I don't think anybody's ever had a serious injury. I've said this for the longest. When you play, the quickest way to get hurt playing basketball is to try to do it going 90%. Yeah, they're not calling fouls. They try to lob it. This is such a joke. See, again, this is like, okay, we're not calling fouls, so we're just gonna let Kevin Durant run down. Everybody's bored in the crowd. Everybody's bored in the crowd.
Oh yeah, ain't no real excitement.
And that kid a three. Reggie said the Lakers should be happy they got Connect back. Yes, because it was the stupidest trade I've ever seen. The Mark Williams trade was absolutely stupid.
Oh yeah, it's like all the excitement I got about my squad, man. It's just been totally.
So random, I'm gonna let the Laker fan. I'll answer, but I'll let the Laker fan. Random Clip just asked a question about where do you think the Lakers going in the playoffs? Hey Jermaine, you heard?
What's that?
Random clips in the comments. I just highlighted the comment. Where do the Lakers? Where do we have the Lakers going in the playoffs? I want to let you go because you're a Lakers fan.
Oh well, I mean, at the end of the day, they trying to help the team and their guy snatch a championship, and that's basically what they try to do 2 years ago. Yep. When they traded Westbrook, brought in all them young players.
And then they ran into a real team that was healthy.
Yeah, right. Memphis wasn't healthy. Golden State didn't have no big man. So I think at the end of the day, I trust the real built team, man. I just trust them, man. I just figure they got the mental edge, And at some point, this whole push for veteran superstars to join forces, they have to put a stop to it, man, because it's devaluing the game overall. And teams is out here building right in both conferences. They should be allowed to compete without all the shenanigans. And then whoever's the best is the best.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't know who they're gonna play. I think we kind of broke it down on our show. I got them about I would say based on not knowing who they're gonna play, I think it's about 25% chance to get out the first round. No chance of them getting out of the second round. So I think there'll be a 1 and out if they keep because there's no guarantee the way the West is stacked up and the way the teams are coming up. Like Minnesota for one, being 6, they finished the first half of the season before the All-Star break 6 games over 500. I think Minnesota is a team. A lot of people are putting Dallas in the grave. I think Dallas. Well, I know they did lose Gafford as well. So Gafford, AD, and Lively are out with injuries right now. So that's going to be a challenge. But I still like Dallas. I still like Dallas. I believe they have enough depth to do the next man up in tally. I know they got to get somebody in there to play the five. Again, they can pick somebody off the street. They still got a lot of firepower with Kyrie. As you saw, Christie playing well. So I got the Lakers probably a 25% chance of getting out the first round. I think they're going to be a one and out. I think they are going to get to the playoffs because even if they fell to the seventh seed or the eighth seed somehow, which is possible. Again, we got a lot of basketball to play. We got like 26 more games to play, 26 to 30 more games to play, depending on how many games you play before the All-Star break. I think the Lakers could fall into a play-in scenario, which they've been in the last 4 years. So I actually, based on the matchup, I think two matchups are in their favor. Golden State, who I think are done, but with Jimmy Butler, they might go on a run. You never know. I think they would lose to Dallas. I think they would lose to Minnesota. I think they would lose to Denver for sure. I think they would beat Golden State. Probably, maybe chance they would beat Memphis. Yeah, I believe the Murrays are done for too, but I believe they can win games to get in there. San Antonio is very interesting. San Antonio can get to the playoffs, and they'll probably lose in the first round. But they will be, that experience enough alone will be enough for them to build on the future because you got the Aaron Fox, Wembanyama, Castle, and you can just fill in the blanks after that. But yeah, I think the Warriors are done for. I just think that they could actually win some games. So if they win enough games, they can get in. They can get in the play-in and whatever. But I don't. The Warriors will not. If they got in the playoffs, they're not beating anybody. They're not beating anybody. Not in the playoffs. So the West got a lot of teams fitting in that round of five, a few games over 500 around. I know the Spurs are like 5 games under 500, but I think about basically the only team. The only team that's out of it. There's only one team that's out of it, and that would be Utah. I think Portland could make a run because Portland was playing well going into the break.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're actually playing D on the youngsters. Okay, so the one thing this format did is actually make them play a lot more D than they played last year, and that's a problem. Again, that's the problem. That's the problem. They played no defense last year. None.
They sure did.
Okay, Curry with another corner three. Missed that one. I know I'm probably a little bit behind your feet. You missed a nice little zip pass opportunity. A corner three. Okay, you got Kyrie, Dame. You got Kyrie, Dame, Harden. All on Kyrie, Dame, Curry, and Harden on the same. You could only see something like that in an All-Star game. This is why okay. Oh, and it's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is playing the 5 pretty much on this spot. This is crazy.
That's crazy. I'm looking at that.
But again, you would only see a lineup of Curry, Harden, Jaylen Brown, and Dame, and an All-Star game. You would only see that. So this is why we gotta just keep doing it. We just gotta get these guys to take pride in what they do. Again, no one's asking you how to play 100% at this point. But don't do what last year was such a joke, man. Anybody involved in it should have just been like, put it again. Look like Team Shaq is pulling away.
I just gotta say this real quick. I think they're setting it up because they want the veterans to beat the team international, so they can kill the narrative that the international players are the best players in the league.
Our best players in the world. I want to see the international players kick their ass. Yeah, I mean, look.
I think they will, but I think they trying to set it up for that.
You know, I don't know if y'all were streaming. I don't know if y'all were doing shows during the Olympics, but I'll say it. The Team USA, their whole swag, their whole aura, everything, the way they celebrated, I rooted against them. Oh, you hate that guy? You hate LeBron so much? No, it wasn't just LeBron. Oh, let's keep it real. I could stand Embiid.
Yeah, I felt like they didn't deserve it. Partially.
Yeah. And they got the referees to cheat for them. Let's keep it real.
Oh, that Serbia game. That Serbia game was bad. That Serbia game was
highway robbery. Okay, so it's technically point game because it's 37-31 team Shaq. The thing about a game 40 is it's not the clock you're running out. That's what I'm saying. Can they play hard defense now? Can they play, or do they give the young kids? Did they give the young guys? Nah, look, we wanted you to play competitive. We don't want you to win. So, Ixnay on the. I'm saying, like, but this is what I'm saying. Like, where's the pride? Where's the pride?
Oh, man. Come on, Castle.
All right, come on, Castle. Yeah. All right, now give me hard into the game defense. Double him if you have to. Get the ball out of his hand.
Yeah, but them young guys playing some defense right now.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. If there's anything we can see, there we go. See, when you play on the court, when you play game 20, you know it gets amped up at the end of that game. Lift the lob. All right. So now they're gonna try to hit the three and hit it with one shot instead of going for 2-2.
Yeah, Castle, they playing some defense. All right.
Yeah. I'm watching on YouTube TV, so my feed is a little part behind y'all. To try to win it, I'm looking at KD. Okay.
Oh, yeah, young guys got some defenders out there. Yeah, they got Thompson. Oh.
See, this is what I want to see in game 1. I want to see that that might be worth the price of admission with this format alone. Is watching them actually play hard defense when it comes down to point game. Oh boy! But then they come down and take the stupidest shot. Oh boy!
I gotta play some defense.
All right, yeah, play that defense. Now watch these dummies take a bunch of logo threes. Come on. They hit a three.
Nothing stupid.
Great. All right, game over.
They not call foul.
Okay. Yeah, they do call. They get called foul.
Did they call that a foul?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a foul.
That was a foul. They got him on his back. But look at that. Look at that extra step on the gather. Yeah, he got him on the arm. So it's not a shooting foul. Good.
I don't know how they called it. I was on the floor, but
You can't win a game on free throws. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to win a game on free throws.
Lakers going to the Western Conference Finals. They just got to avoid Denver. I know that much. And OKC.
We got a jump ball.
Oh,
the Lakers will go to the Western Conference Finals. Oh boy, they want the Denver smoke. Nah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
They do not want Denver.
Trust me, there's too much talent in the West for them to fix another Western Conference Finals run. Lakers will be out the first round.
That's game, fellas.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Well, gentlemen, I just wanted to hop in real quick, man, and give my little 2 cents on this. But I
appreciate you for coming, man.
Oh yeah. I just think at the end of the day, man, you know, once they change that format, you know, it's hard to. Yeah, when they did that, man, they just changed the whole energy of the game, you know. But
it's a bad narrative. I'm gonna say it. It's a bad narrative that you got to do these gimmicks to get them to actually play basketball, and that's the problem. Like they don't understand. There's a bunch of guys down there that want the privilege. There's a bunch of guys fighting their behinds off just to get there. And I get it. Every one of these players at some point coming up, most of them didn't know they were good enough to make the NBA. So once they got to the NBA, okay, you know, you get the money, you get the love, and this and the third. You worked hard to get here. You know, why are you forgetting what it took to get there? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. And so they make so much. Again, I'm not hating on the money, man. I'm not hating on the money. I think they deserve it. But I don't think everybody does. I think the problem is a lot of them get that contract and just forget what it's all about. They forget the pride of the game, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, again, like I said, random clips. It depends on who they match up with. They would need a favorable matchup to even get to the second round. Denver's a better team. Houston's a better team. You know, I know you probably think, well, the Houston's a better team top to bottom. Right now, the Lakers have no center. I mean, if Alex Lynn and Jackson Hayes is a combination of center, how are you going to deal with Alvarez and going in a 7-game series if Houston's the team to play? Or, you know, how are you going to deal with all of Memphis? Memphis, people can say Memphis is not for real, but Memphis got a very deep team. Memphis got guys that, honestly, I think they got about 5 guys. There's not even 2 or 3 guys in there right in the rotation who can start for the Lakers. Like that Huff kid, who's a good shot blocker and a good 3-point shot. He's you know, when Triple J and Edie and all these guys are healthy, he's not even getting in the games. You know, so I think, yeah, you say playoffs is a different animal, but the Lakers don't have the athletes to deal with their animal. You know, if you're gonna tell me to Sengun and Jalen Green are just gonna choke because the Blights are too bright, it's possible. But I think Udoka as coach is gonna have them prepared. I just think they got you know, I think they got way more athletes. Like the Lakers don't have the athletes. Now, yes, I get it. You know, Luka's been a playoff performer. Reeves and all them. I just don't think they have the team. I don't think they have the defense. That's just my opinion. I mean, again, you talk about elite defenders on this team. You got who's going to deal with LeBron and Luka? Well, you got Amen Thompson and you got Dylan Brooks. Those are guys that can slow those two down. But then who's going to deal with Sengun and Green? Who's going to deal with Franklin and you know? So. Well, yeah, man. If you gotta go, there's no problem, man. Thank you for hopping on. I just, I felt we had to go.
Yeah, when you go live again, I'll be ready.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on.
All
All
right,
right.
Jimmy, y'all have a good one now.
You too.
All right. So any predictions on this finals? Team International, even though they got one or two American players versus Team OGs.
Man, international way too big for the Team OGs. That's all I got to
Yeah,
say.
man. Again, like I was saying, Wembanyama, they gonna have to deal with Wembanyama tonight, man.
I don't see how they're gonna deal with that because Jokic didn't even do nothing last game, so I'm sure he's gonna try to do a little something this game.
Well, he did have that lob. He did have that lob.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy to see. Like I was saying, to me, to have these certain lineups and stuff like that. That's why you want to see the All-Star game because you would never see these like combinations in any type of game.
Yeah.
You would never see a lineup with Dame, Kyrie, Curry,
Yeah,
Harden, and
crazy
Jalen
lineup.
Brown. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that alone, again, if they actually. I'll put it this way: my satisfaction level is 6. So what I've seen so far for the game for what it was last year was a 1.5. The only reason I give it the 1.5 is because I want to go lower than 1, and I did see some of the best players in the world play.
Last year
I
was
did
just
see Dame. Yeah. So
yeah.
this
I don't want to turn
Brady,
this one off because I want to see who wins it. So they
yeah.
got me there. It's not. Well, I want to turn it off because it's so boring because all they're doing is shooting threes.
Yeah, so they put a little intrigue in it. Again, Saturday we have to do this, but they had to do a lot of things with the Pro Bowl too before they decided we just gotta scrap the whole idea.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, real random clips. You trolling Lakers in 5. I love you guys.
Lakers in 5. Oh, I might have to get a
Lakers
piece
in
of that.
5.
I might have to get a
Lakers in 5.
little wager on that one.
Is that your boy, Random Clips?
Yeah, he comes through quite a bit. So yeah.
Okay. I mean, look. 40 rapping. Gotta represent for the Bay. But yeah, I mean, look, you guys will sit there. The Lakers are scary. The Lakers got all that, but then when they get smoked in the playoffs, we don't hear nothing more. It is what it is. Meanwhile, when I go up with my Knicks, I come in. I take my medicine. You know what I'm saying? If we lost, I take my medicine.
No, they're not the 2017 Warriors, but I just think their style of play is what always gives the Lakers.
They own the Lakers. They own the Lakers. They own the Lakers, and the Lakers have no big man to deal with the best player in the world. Let's not forget that Joker is the best player in the world. Like he just is.
Absolutely. I don't think there's any questions. I mean, I like Giannis, but no, I would take Joker before I took Giannis.
You think the Timberwolves are too young when they got to the conference finals last year? I don't know. Timberwolves are not too young. I mean, Rudy's been in the league for 12 years. Julius Randle Julius Randle had to show proof in the playoffs, right? Hopefully he'll be healthy come the playoffs. That growing won't be an issue. Yeah, the Timberwolves would smoke the Lakers. Y'all gonna see when the schedule picks up for the Lakers that their issues are gonna be exposed. They have no perimeter defense and they don't have any rim protection, and that's a recipe for disaster. When you're trying to play defensive basketball in this era, because otherwise you can scheme it up. You can scheme it up, right? But you need one. You need a perimeter stopper and you need a rim protector. They traded that for Luka, and Luka won't provide that. So you're gonna have two guys to do what LeBron and Luka do. They're gonna be like mirror images. Only one is a slightly better shooter. And yeah, I mean, let's see young guys have anything. Unless you telling me DFS is gonna be your perimeter stopper. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Unless you telling me Vanderbilt is gonna be healthy and play inspired defense on the back line. I don't see it.
Yeah, I wouldn't call their perimeter defense elite. I mean, they're solid.
Elite.
but I wouldn't say they're elite. I think
So Vando's a perimeter defender, right? Not a. Yeah, and again, okay. So those guys are gonna play major minutes. That means somebody's gonna have to get some bench time. You know, I believe should be down to 30 minutes a game, but that won't happen. You know, I believe LeBron should be on the 30 minutes. Shouldn't be playing more than 30 minutes a game, but you know he gotta get his stats. Well, how can they sit Reeves? Damn, if Vogue is like 60 at the
you have to sit Reeves, you lose your offense. You lose offense. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Reeves has been, you know, and he look, the league. He was a decent defender. Now teams learn how to take advantage of his limitations. You know, I don't. The Lakers, to me, the Lakers probably going to get exposed. Like what we saw for the Utah game, people could say that it was like a last day of school feeling where they just wanted to get out of there and get to the All-Star break. But no, I think Utah was exposing some of the problems that the Lakers are going to have. So
I
try to trade.
A good team. He said Reeves. Yeah. That's why I thought it was weird they kept Reeves. Because
I mean, look, Reeves is probably the most tradable asset. Between him connecting that pick, they're the most tradable assets at this point. You know, but you know, we got again. Max Christie playing well for Dallas, so I think they're gonna miss that Max Christie because he was their best perimeter.
That was a good pickup for Dallas too.
It was as a throw-in. Yeah, sometimes a throw-in is what you need. Sometimes a throw-in does the job. So we already, again, remember at the start of the season, the Lakers lineup was Russell, Reeves, LeBron, Hachimura. Remember Hachimura's still there too, and AD. And now you're telling me you're gonna go into the playoffs not having both of the guys that were just starting backcourt at the beginning of the season. Okay, I mean, Luka is there. That makes up for a lot of things. If he's out, that's the other thing. How quickly does he get healthy? He has not played. He's been on the minute limit the 2 games you've seen him play. So that's an issue.
Yeah, I just gotta see him play. I gotta see him play a team other than the Utah Jazz to really gauge how good they're gonna be.
Yeah. Because again, you're gonna see a lot of these Memphis games. You're gonna see some Memphis, Houston games. The schedule's gonna pick up a little bit in the second half. I know they play Portland. I mean, let's say what if they lose? I put it this way: if they lose to Portland coming out of the break, that would be a problem. And like I said, how serious is this foot injury for LeBron? We've been down this before. Where all of a sudden that mysterious foot injury that they're supposed to get surgery on, right? They never got surgery on it.
Luka comes
back. Minute restriction is an issue because again, remember he has a calf injury. Where I was watching on Christmas Day, where all of a sudden he tried to take that jump shot, he kind of just collapsed on it. So it ain't like it ain't like a guarantee that Luka's gonna be 100% at any point. Luka been battling a lot of ankle injuries and stuff, like legit ankle injury, not what level LeBron is trying to get you to believe he's dealing with. Luka's been dealing with a lot of. Cause I know he's my fantasy first round pick on one of my teams. So every day it was like day to day, Luka day to day, Luka day to day. And I'm like, okay. And then when I was watching the game. Say again?
I was saying Giannis having calf issues too, so he's had that in the playoffs. So they keep coming back. You might see the same thing with Luka. Those calf injuries, if you don't heal them properly, they'll come back on you.
Yeah, Giannis is always. He has long stride of feet. So anytime you watch Giannis, you feel like when he comes down. Oh, come on. We talked about LeBron, the Solomon Hill thing from 2021. That was 4 years ago. Oh, boy. Remember the time LeBron had he put the cast on after getting swept in 2018? Yep. He put the cast on?
The cast on his arm, yeah.
Yeah, the broken hand. He had a broken hand, and he was dunking with he was dunking hard all series long. He was dunking with there. I broke my hand after game one when I punched on a blackboard or some shit. And meanwhile, the games, 2 games, 3 games, 4, you're dunking hard all night with the same hand. How was that possible? How was that possible? Well, yeah, the mystery ankle injury. You know, it only comes out when LeBron starts struggling. When he starts shooting 40% for the field for a certain amount. You know, listen. All right.
2023 versus the Mavs. Who you talking about? Talking about LeBron? Ankle
yeah. Look.
Yeah.
Man, listen. It's not that I hate LeBron. It's the fact that y'all will bring this stuff up at the most inopportune times. You'll wait till you lost, and all of a sudden now he been dealing with the foot injury. The doctor was it doctor? Did he go to Dr. James Andrews or something like the LeBron James orthopedic surgery? And he said he needed to get that season. He said he needed to get surgery, and he never got it. This is the same season 2023 because I remember Julius Randle. When he turned his ankle, right? Julius Randle got the surgery right after the season. LeBron James never got surgery, you know. And again, look, having surgery is not a small thing, right? LeBron, I don't think LeBron has ever had surgery in his career, you know. So I'm not saying that, but again, y'all bring that ankle injury up. If you're gonna tell me it's always gonna be lingering, that's fine. But it just comes at the most strangest and inopportune time. You know, so it's either play through it or stop talking about it. That's my feeling. No, it's an ailment. It's not an injury. If you're injured, you can't play. That's where it hurts. It's something to deal with. Everybody has that's my point too. Everybody has some sort of ailment, injury, whatever. Everybody has that. And everybody plays through the injuries. My thing is, again, you wait till you take a bad loss to say I got the foot injury. You wait till you get swept by the Warriors to say I broke my hand after game one. It's just come on. It's always something. and I don't know. Props to you for not saying he's 40 because we know his age, right? You know, it's my thing. You're either gonna deal with, like I said, to me, you should be playing on the minutes limit. If you're 40, you're 39, you're pushing, play on the minutes limit. That's what the other old guys did. That's what Kareem did. He didn't play 40-something minutes a game when he was 39, 40, 41, 42. Mm-hmm. They tried. I get the young guys credit. They could have played better and smarter. They could have taken it a little bit more seriously and not follow the old guys' lead. Kareem wasn't gonna. Kareem won a Finals MVP at age 38. Kareem was better than his replacement because they didn't go to the finals after that. No, again, if you're hurt, and if your age is an issue, limit your minutes. But we know why he won't. We know why he won't limit his minutes. We know why he won't limit his minutes because he got to get his stats. Come on, stop. No, I didn't say play 39 minutes. I said play 30 minutes. I said play 30 minutes at age 40, not 39 minutes. Limit your minutes so you don't have to carry so much of a load. But when Darvin Ham went to limit his minutes, at least at the beginning of the season last year, LeBron James wasn't happy with it. But didn't he have the lingering foot injury? That was the same foot injury that Darvin Ham was trying to manage. And that was pretty much when LeBron James decided he didn't want to play for Darvin Ham anymore. When he was trying to limit his minutes because of the foot injury that you guys keep bringing up. Let's talk about that foot injury. Either he's injured or he's not. No, he wasn't. LeBron was the only ball facilitator. You had D'Angelo Russell on the team. You had Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is facilitating the ball right now at point guard. He's playing point guard right now, getting 10, 9, 10 assists games. This is the problem. Wait. Nobody. There was no other point guard on the team. Nobody else could facilitate the ball. Listen, no, he's not the only effect. See, I think he's an ineffective ball facilitator. Look, man, I'll always have this debate, bro. Oh, so now Luka comes in. So basically, Luke, you gotta have an elite 10 assist guy. But I've seen Austin Reeves getting 10 assists since he even moved to the point guard. Since y'all benched Russell. Austin Reeves is getting a lot of assists, high assist games. So Austin Reeves could do the job. Random clips 2 years ago when LeBron passed Kareem. Y'all remember that game against OKC? They lost, right? At that point, the Lakers were the 11th seed. You remember that? Random clips? They were the 11th seed. LeBron went out for about a month. LeBron was nursing that same foot injury that we said. So he passed Kareem, and then all of a sudden the foot injury comes up. You know what the Lakers did? First of all, they traded Westbrook right after that game. The trade deadline came right after that. They traded Westbrook soon after that. They traded him for D'Angelo Russell. With D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, and Anthony Davis pretty much leading the show, they went on a little run. They got to the 7th seed. By the time LeBron decided to come back, and they played a back-to-back against the Bulls, LeBron had come back. But they went from the 11th seed to the 7th seed. So if you're telling me LeBron and them were not enough to get wins, that's not true. Yeah, with Anthony Davis. But Anthony Davis was on the team last year, sir. See, that's the thing. Y'all narratives, they have to be consistent. Because I'm going to always catch all of that. You have to have consistent narratives. Yeah, Anthony Davis was on the team last year. So we're talking about limiting LeBron's minutes for the start of last year, and LeBron was not in favor of that. They wanted to limit him to 30 minutes a game, but LeBron wasn't in favor of that. Again, with the same mysterious foot injury. If you and your team, if you and your guys and all your doctors are saying you have a legitimate foot injury, they were trying to get him through it. They wanted to limit his minutes at the beginning of the season. That's the narrative. The narrative is you guys said that LeBron's camp said that they were hurt the whole time. Because it wasn't working. No, the Lakers would have not been carried. The Lakers would be carried by AD. Can we stop that? Can we stop that? AD has been the best player on the Lakers for at least 5 of the 6 years that he was there. They were not being carried by a 39-year-old. Stop it. LeBron was not carrying the Lakers last year. AD was carrying the Lakers. AD was, again, I'm going back to 2023 when LeBron was 38 and when he passed Kareem and he had the mysterious foot injury. Again, this is the foot injury, all right? So we understand that Solomon Hill, that was the first legitimate injury of his career. He sat out all that time. He was never 100% coming back. Okay, no surgery, no corrective action, this, that, and the third. Anytime LeBron plays bad, that foot injury comes to the forefront. That's the problem. Look, I'll say this again. The Lakers have been a floor team since the bubble. They were a floor team during the bubble, but they were just so much bigger than the rest of their competition that they won. I think the Clippers would have beat them. Again, I don't do that in what else. So they won the championship in the bubble. Great. They've been a floor team ever since. They change the roster every year. They changed the roster again this year. They changed at least 1/3 of the roster for the beginning of the season this year, and they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. I don't know. I honestly, this just came up. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think they're gonna go on a bad swoon. I think that the schedule's gonna pick up. They're gonna play a lot more of these athletic teams out from the West. They're gonna play a lot of the better teams from the East. I think they got a Charlotte game coming up, so that's another walkthrough, especially if LaMelo is not healthy. No, I'm not saying that either. I'm not saying that playing in the All Star game is why the Utah loss is why he's not playing. I just think this is a preemptive strike. I think number one, he genuinely didn't want to play. He's not interested in playing. I think I think it's also preemptive to kind of throw it out there. Oh well, the ankle got me sick. So if anytime he plays bad or if any struggle comes up, well, he's not 100%. He's 40. It's just, I mean, if the Lakers win a championship, you guys, bro, the Lakers are not winning the chip. You know that. You know that as well as I do. They're not winning the chip. The Lakers have no chance of winning the chip. They have no chance of getting out the first. They have a small chance to get out the first round. Less of a chance to get out the second round. No chance to get out the West, and no chance to be whoever's coming out the East. Then what? Like it's not. If I win the lottery tomorrow, bro, I'm going on a cruise like by next Sunday. I mean, if what if the young guys beat Team Chug? I mean, like certain things are not gonna happen. Oh boy. If the Lakers win the championship. They're not winning a championship, bro. This team is not good enough. Luka and LeBron are not gonna. First of all, you're talking about two guys now with lower leg injuries, and not enough perimeter defense. Well, if it happened, number one, I'm gonna look at how many of these games were fixed, right? Because I've seen a lot of fixed games. I saw them get like 90 more, like 70 more free throws than the Golden State Warriors back in 2023. But it's just not gonna happen, bro. Like y'all are wishful thinking. So when it don't happen, if they got swept in the first round, then what? Then what? If the Lakers got swept in the first round, then what? See, that's the thing with LeBron fans too. Y'all put yourselves in a position where y'all can't lose. If you win, there's a reason. If you lose, there's a reason. Gabe Vincent. Okay, and if they win the championship, they win the championship. But I think I got a better chance of hitting a Mega Millions next week. Yeah, than them getting the championship. Be right back, man. But are you a Laker fan? Because you've been talking about the Lakers a lot. This is one thing that I'm on stream, man. You guys, like y'all want to talk about LeBron when it's Glaze Fest, but when it's actually time to face legitimate criticism that every other player faces, then all of a sudden you're a hater for actually giving them that criticism. That's the crazy part. Like I said, I'm gonna give him the smoke for waiting to the last minute to say you're not gonna play, and I'm gonna give Anthony Edwards the same smoke as well. Because again, somebody else deserved those spots. Either coordinate two of the starters. I mean, I guess maybe Luka wouldn't have been interested in playing tonight, but maybe Luka could have got a spot. Definitely, Norman Powell deserved a spot. Yeah, no, I don't. Again, I don't see. I think there's one thing that I'm going to get into. A lot of times you guys think because you got two great scorers that they're going to be hard to beat in the playoffs. Yeah, theoretically, but they got to have the right team around them. Again, you got a lot of dynamic duos out there in the West. I mean, damn, we even talk about Phoenix's dynamic duo, who I think, look, Phoenix got a dynamic trio, and they're a garbage team because they're a garbage team. Teams are going to beat that dynamic duos. The way people look at teams now, they look at, well, just if you got two guys that can score 30, all of a sudden, again, like I said on my show, when Phoenix they already had Kevin Durant, they had Booker, they had to trade Kevin Durant, they had to trade off all their pieces to the team that went to the finals. Then they went and traded more the rest, like Ayton and company for Bradley Beal. Well, now you got three guys who are perimeter scorers who could score 25 in their sleep. The problem is they're not going to score 25 for Phoenix. You basically was going to make Bradley Beal an 17, 18 point scorer. So you gave up a big party of just to get another guy who's a primary scorer who you're never going to use as a primary scorer. That's a terrible way to build a team. And they had no point guard last year. They had an up and down center in Ayton, and they didn't win. They got knocked out in the first round and swept. Okay, and that's the next thing. I don't believe Luka or LeBron makes everybody around them better. I don't believe that. If that was the case, then why did 2 years ago Luka got traded for Kyrie and they missed the playoffs? They became the worst. After they made the trade, they became the worst defensive team in the league. They became the worst defensive team in the league, and they went from in the playoffs to missing the playoffs. So when they tank, they're not even getting the play-in tournament. Again, I think I would love Minnesota. I see again. My podcast is 10 toes down. I stand 10 toes down. I think Minnesota would dog walk the Lakers in a series. I think Dallas would dog walk the Lakers in a series. I think Houston, Memphis would dog walk, even with or without Ja, because I think Memphis, if you notice something, they actually have guys that can run the point guard when Ja gets hurt. Now, Ja is a different level. They will need Ja for certain playoff, to beat certain playoff coverages. But I think Memphis is an all-around solid, deep team. So that's one. I don't think the Lakers are a great team. The Lakers just got to above a positive plus or minus for the season. Despite being 13 games over 500, now they're 12 games over 500. They just got to a positive plus or minus. So that goes to show you that the games that they were winning, they beat up on a lot of bad teams. And when they played against good teams, they got blown out. Yeah. So OKC Nuggets, I'm gonna add to that list. That's what happens. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see. We will see. First of all, the Lakers got to get to the playoffs. That's no guarantee. I think the Clippers got their number as well when they're healthy. You can say that. Number one, we haven't even seen LeBron and Luka really play together. We haven't seen them have that chemistry. Because one could have said the same thing against with Dallas 2 years ago when they traded for Kyrie. Now look, they traded for Kyrie, they missed the playoffs. Last year they traded for Gafford and PJ Washington. You know what they did when they traded for Gafford and PJ Washington? They completed the team. So again, they are very weak. They are very weak in the paint defense. And again, you believe in guys like DFS, and again, they're nice players, they're nice role players. Vanderbilt is always hurt. Again, let's assume that everybody's healthy. I just don't like them as a team. Nah, that's the thing. If having two scorers is not enough, it should tell you. If that's the case, then why is it Katie and Booker? You tell me Katie and Booker is that much worse than 40-year-old LeBron and Luka? Why is it Katie and Booker doing their thing with Beal and whatever else is on that team? They just started to play ball. Let's see if that works. Yeah, I don't agree. Well, let's. I'm trying. My son keeps knocking me out of the. I mean, let's see what's going on with the All Star break, All Star game. Yeah, that's true. They don't have a point guard. I've been saying that. I've been saying that, and that the idea that you can expect the Lakers. I mean, Luca. I guess you could consider Luca a true point guard, but Luca has the ball. Again, we haven't seen that chemistry yet. We haven't seen if LeBron can be a effective ball player. We haven't seen that as well. So even just expect LeBron, and again, LeBron ain't no 30-point scorer. Like, let's stop acting like he's a 30-point scorer on good defense. LeBron was averaging 22, 23 before his recent little surge in the AD trade. Now all of a sudden his numbers are going up a little bit more, but he was at 23, 24. LeBron ain't exactly that spry. And again, Luke, you're relying on two guys with, as you said, lower leg injuries that you got to monitor. So there's no guarantee they're going to be 100%. There's no guarantee these guys are going to be 100% whatsoever. So who knows? Yeah, man. So my feed got the All-Star game on commercial. I don't know if they start. I don't even know if they started yet. I got a precocious 1-year-old with me who loves the remote, keeps knocking off the game. Nope. So yeah, you got a million. You got a million of sponsors tonight. There's oh man. Yeah, I caught Phoenix's problem from the game one of last year. Without a point guard, without a real point guard, that team they couldn't close out games. Their role play again. Your role sometimes you're as good as your role players allow you to be. You can't just have everybody be number one scorers because somebody's got to be the number two scorer. Is LeBron finally ready? We covered that on my show as well. Is Luka's LeBron help or is LeBron Luka's help? You would think LeBron would be Luka's help, but is Luka 100%? And if Luka ain't 100%, ain't no way a team led by LeBron is getting all the way to the finals. No way. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance, man. Let's get the game on already. All right. So Luka is LeBron's help. You sure you're not a LeBron fan, bro? Because I'm sorry. Didn't Luka win the scoring title last year? Didn't Luka win the scoring title last year? I couldn't say that. How is LeBron? This is again. It's something like first of all, LeBron was AD's help, but he never was good at it. He always had to try to steal the show. So Luca is LeBron's help. Wow. I mean, the way I've been looking at it, Luca has been better. Luca has been way better than LeBron for at least 3-4 years running. But now we're gonna make the worse player the better player's help. That's the crazy part. What is all this talking? Like, get the game on. Like, I think we want to see Kevin Hart more than we want to see the players actually play. This is crazy. Kevin Hart, you're not that funny. Actually, your jokes have been missing all night. Luca is LeBron. I mean, how? See. I know in theory, you guys wanted to be Luca's team. I mean, LeBron's team still. You guys want, but it's like on the floor, the way things work out basketball wise. This is not LeBron's team anymore. They play his style, unfortunately, and I think that's what holds them back. Y'all believe that these guys make everybody around them better, and that's the thing. He makes everybody around them better, and then when they lose, it's everybody else's fault. So did he make them better or not? Because these guys play pretty well without him. You see them play pretty well without him. When LeBron didn't play, Luka had like a 45-point game, didn't he? That's funny for a guy that he makes better. Look like a career high 45 points when LeBron didn't play. But LeBron makes everybody around him better. Make it make sense to me. Luka takes the offensive pressure off LeBron. I think the referees take the offensive pressure off LeBron because they let him drive to the basket with all types of walks and chops and push-offs. That's his thing. And then the rest of his game is open threes. Boy, all this talking. All this talking. Play the game. Nobody wants to see all of this. I know. They're not like us. They're not like us.
I was going to actually give them a good score, but I mean, can we see the game? They keep stopping it.
Yo, this is the problem. Yo, this is like all this talk. And I love Ernie. I mean, they got a fisherman hat on them and all this nonsense.
I mean, we didn't come. I mean, this was more of we only had about 30, 40 minutes worth of gameplay. Everything else has just been talk and interviews and.
So yeah, they just went from a 6. They went from a 6 to a 4 with all this nonsense.
Yeah, I mean,
I like seeing the kid. I like seeing the kid in the 3-point. Like they hit the logo 3. I like seeing that. But other than that, all this other nonsense around it. Jesus,
I mean,
no, we
don't
don't
slow the game. I mean, dang, they have the players. Everybody's gonna go cold, having to sit forever.
I actually watch every minute of this stuff. I said I would do it, right? Watch every minute of this.
I watched Friday, last night and tonight, but
yeah, I didn't watch Friday. I heard the celebrities in there, but like nobody knew who any of the celebrities
yeah,
were.
I did. I missed that. I just watched the Rising Stars. I watched their little tournament that night. I didn't watch the celebrity game and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
they had a Rising Star tournament. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna kill this because this was just nothing but talk. I mean, come on, this is the All-Star game.
See, Barkley got to kick. Barkley got to stop the fans because and I know what he really wants to say. Yeah. We gotta show that we appreciate you fans because the players sure don't.
Oh yeah, he was saying that earlier. I meant to mention that he was talking about how they having to get G League players and stuff like that to do stuff, and it's unfair to the fans. Like these guys need to be, that's how they get their salaries paid. These fans, we're the ones that help pay them.
Well, no, you don't go to a game, even if you look Kia, right? Kia, State Farm, all these people are advertising. Don't we all pay car insurance? Don't when your Kia is about $500 more than it was last year, we pay it one way or the other. We pay this.
We do.
The streaming service, all of that goes into your pot.
Yep.
Random Clip said my LeBron hate is fine, but I can't. No, trust me, bro. I try to cool it down the middle as I can. When LeBron deserves credit, I give him credit. I will say things a lot of people don't want to say. I'll give LeBron credit when he deserves it. You can't excuse what he did tonight, man. And again, I'll give AD Ant-Man the same smoke. I give him the same smoke because if you hurt him, supposedly a groin injury.
So he didn't know that before the night.
Give up the spot. Give up the spot. Let one of your teammates get it. Maybe Rudy could have been playing tonight. I know they don't like Rudy.
No, they sure don't. Not after 2020.
When Julius Randle's hurt as well. I said, give it to Julius Randle so he can be a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah.
But Julius Randle was hurt too. Not having the best season. We got a Lego movie or Minecraft movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't listen, man. That's how you know I'm getting old.
I know, right? Even Draymond said, because everybody, your crew always wants to say, how good basketball is right now, and how people who we don't know basketball or, we're just old guys. Draymond the other day said, the current NBA is boring. So, I mean, if he's saying it, you can't even deny it.
Thank you. So we're haters. We're saying what the players say.
Exactly. So we don't know.
Paul George say I'm bored. Paul George say I'm bored. Well, I mean, if you're gonna say you're bored, you're making all this goddamn money.
Exactly. I want to be bored too. Let me be bored making that much money. I mean, I remember your boys over there in the kingdom always talking about how basketball is the best it's ever been.
No, if it was, we wouldn't have to be doing all these gimmicks to get people to watch.
Exactly. You wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to have all these extra events and extra added rules and all this other stuff to actually have a.
You got 40. I think they said they got 40 sponsors from Kia. And they got 40 sponsors to sponsor and put money into the pot to get these players incentivized to play.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
40 sponsors. Like I said, you think Kia, Sprite, Coca-Cola, whatever, whoever else is going to sponsor the NBA and it's not going to reflect in their prices. Groceries already too much. I know I need to stop drinking soda, but it's like $4 for a 2 liter Sprite now, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't drink it, so
even at Walmart.
Yeah, I mean the little the little Grand Valley, those drinks are like $2 now.
Right. So are we gonna get a serious game here? That's the question. They made him sit there for 40 minutes watching all these damn ceremonies.
Everybody done gone cold now.
I think everybody got their late flights, wherever they're gonna go for the next 3 days or whatever, right?
Yeah. They gotta hop on them planes and go.
I hope Paul George's vacation is going well, because he said, he deserves it, right?
He putting up them single digit numbers, so he got to rest after that. So they finally put Wemby in.
Oh, it's 11-1 already.
Yeah.
Come on, Team Chuck. So they have one. They hit one free throw.
Yeah, I mean they just been. Jokic missed 2 free throws. Shea only made 1, and they've been bricking everything.
Watch LeBron try to take credit of Team Chuck. Listen, my hate for LeBron. There's certain things that I hate, and I call it out when I see it. Like him taking credit for the Cleveland Cavaliers was a joke. I mean, come on, man. The Cleveland Cavaliers are good in spite of you. Because you damn sure traded everything and put them in a lot of bad salaries and stuff like that. The only thing he did that actually benefited him was piss Kyrie off so much to the point where he demanded a trade, and that trade to Boston pretty much set the Cavs up with a lot of the talent they have now. Oh, remember Boston had the Nets draft picks when they were bad those years from the Kevin Garnett and them trade, right? So Colin Sexton, they want to turn Colin Sexton into what's his name? Spider. So they wouldn't, technically they turned the Kyrie trade into Spider eventually. They also had marketing, right? Marketing went over there in the Spider trade. So yeah.
Yeah, they going back to normal All-Star game pace now. Ain't nobody even trying now.
This is awful. So now I'm gonna give it. It's gonna be better than last year. Don't look at this. Don't worry about it.
It's better than last year, but
it's a generation, man. It's a generation. You can't motivate them to play basketball. Do their job.
2 layups. That's crazy. Yeah,
let me see.
Man, come on. They just I gotta drop their score tremendously.
Go. Good. For those of us that still play pickup, the quickest way to get hurt is playing half speed. You can't do it.
No.
You play your speed or you don't play at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Like, I mean, they might be mad because they had to sit so long, so they just like, I ain't.
That's probably it. And that's the thing. So I get a player's a little credit, but at the end of the day, this is everybody's presentation.
Yeah.
TNT could have did all that nonsense after the game.
Exactly. They could have done that.
There's no halftime here. Oh, look at this. Awful.
Yeah, it's going back to.
Shout out to the time where guys they were just happy to display their skills against the other best player. That was a nice move by Kyrie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got him with that.
Yeah, if anybody thinks that Dallas is done again, I don't. I think Dallas will be fine.
Yeah, oh yeah, Dallas will be fine as long once they get healthy. I wouldn't want to play them.
And hopefully they get healthy sooner than later. Nice pass from Joker to the cat. Beautiful to see. And these another like combinations you would never see unless it's the All-Star ring.
Yeah, and then you got Cat, Jokic, and Wemby out there. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They should be killing them with all that height out there.
Yep. But they're not playing full speed. There you go, Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby, like you said, Wemby didn't get the memo. Oh, here we go with that.
Half quarter.
Here we go now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, just be serious for a little while.
Nah, but it was up. But listen, I know Steph. If anybody can take that shot and make it, it's Steph. Now Trae Young not to be outdone his crooked shot.
Yeah, this is what we don't want to see.
Yeah. Jokic shooting 48% from the three, right? That was a beautiful pass. Yeah, this is again. I'm gonna say this. This is better than last year.
Yeah.
Nice behind the back trade to the big fella Wemby. So who's the small forward? It would be Towns is a small forward in this lineup, right?
I guess Cat. That's crazy. You
there you go.
7 foot.
So let's do an in-game. If we're gonna take this not serious, let's do an in-game dunk contest. I know there ain't no great dunkers here. Let's do an in-game dunk contest to finish this off. Nope, we're gonna do another 3-point shootout. He got Joker guarding Curry on the perimeter. Okay, nice. Oh, there we go. Nice baseball pass to Joker.
Jokic couldn't dunk that. Yeah, Jokic guard Steph. Oh man, what is going on?
Yeah, there's so many guards on the damn court. What's he gonna do? Guard Harden? KD is the center, pretty much. Oh, Kyrie is fucking. Oh my god, Kyrie is sick though.
Oh, what was that? What were they doing?
Yeah, I'm about 4 seconds behind you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Let me be quiet.
Oh, Lord, then we gotta hear Shaq talk his shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Joker just. Oh no, okay. There you go. There's some defense. Damn, Curry. See, Team USA should have went to Curry a lot sooner than they did. Boy, they was going through LeBron for everything, and they were struggling. Then they let Curry run the show, and
Curry saved
jump shot.
Curry.
Sure did. Should have got MVP, but I'm a hater for saying that. Without backcourt violation. 8 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, you forgot this was a serious game, right? With a shot clock.
Shot they called it.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, we still got some rules here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, Random. I mean, I had a feeling they were going to give it to him, but in the end, most people would have given it to Steph, definitely after his performance, both his performance against Serbia and France.
Yeah, so. All right, I get it a solid 4. I get this night a solid 4. I mean,
you say you gonna give it
I guess
what?
we got to. I give it a solid 4.
Solid 4, yeah. Yeah, that's about
Yeah,
what
he
I'm gonna
said
give it.
Curry shouldn't have got the MVP because I know LeBron's whole tournament stats, which again,
I'm saying Curry shouldn't have got. I mean, I don't.
Curry was the MVP. They don't put it this way. They don't even medal without Curry. If Curry don't have his performance in the semifinal round against, actually, yeah, against South Sudan and against Serbia, Curry, if they don't have Curry's performance, they don't win. They don't get a medal at that point. But you know, it is what it is, right? And so Curry's gonna win this All-Star Game MVP, which of course, you know, he deserves. Put on a show in that last game. Put on a show in the game before. That's called being a teammate. Oh God, bro. Listen. I look forward to many more to chat on. You know, because again, it was things like it's just certain things that people haven't been saying, like they were talking about, but they haven't been saying. And, you know, I only get my certain amount of time to call in on certain shows. I mean, it was pretty obvious, just like Man Down Sports say, that Bron Ball style of he runs everything, he facilitates everything, does not work because his game does not mesh with everybody's game. You know, so I was asking random clips, is Luka LeBron's help or Bron Luka's help? We talked about that on my show, right, on 10 Toes Down, the first episode. Is LeBron Luka's help or is Luka LeBron help? He says Luka was brought in to help LeBron. So this is LeBron's team and Luka will be the help. That's crazy. I mean, maybe that works right off the bat. I wonder what JJ Redick would feel. I mean, honestly, like he probably wouldn't even address it because what does it matter? But if you're going to look at who's going to be the lead guard, the lead guy, especially going on the rest of the season, assuming both are healthy, you got to believe this is Luka's the guy they're going to run the offense through. Luka's the point guard. You know, Luka's literally a point guard. He can push Austin Reeves over the shooting guard. No, I comprehend what you're saying, but okay, he's taking the offensive load off LeBron. Didn't they do the same thing? I would consider again. I get what you're saying. But when we talk about help, right? Because we always say, you know, like who's the lead? Is every team I guess has to have a lead dog. Honestly, it shouldn't even matter, right? Back when LeBron played with Kyrie. Who mattered? Did it really matter if Kyrie was going to get 40 that night or if LeBron was going to get 40? You want one of them to get the 40. Okay, but see, that's like saying a center can never be the lead dog of a team. And we know centers have been the lead dog of a team since the league began. You know, it was a time when 90% of teams who were serious championship contenders, the center was the main guy, whether they facilitated or not. I get what you mean. I mean, AD is not that bad of a facilitator himself.
AD can facilitate.
That's AD can facilitate.
His best role. That's not his best.
It's not his best role, especially when you have LeBron and you have guards around. I mean, you got LeBron. You start off a season with LeBron, D'Angelo Russell, and AD. Austin Reeves. How can AD be a facilitator? He's your center. He's your big man. He's your go-to guy. Again, who's the go-to guy? The go-to guy's got to be Luka at this point, in my opinion. You can forget that AD came up as a guard. AD was a guard until his senior season when he had the growth spurt. AD was a guard, a Chicago guard. So AD does have passing ability and facilitation ability. He does.
But why would AD facilitate though? That's
on that team. That's what I'm saying. I mean, what?
that
I
would not
mean,
be his
like
role.
put it away. Look at Bill Nix. Carlton Towns is a facilitator. We actually have 3 facilitators: Josh Hart, Towns, and what's his name? We have 9 nights with AD with Towns. You're running offense to get backdoor cuts and stuff with Towns. So, okay, the Kobe Bryant trophy is going to go to Steph Curry. Yeah, you see him right there, so you know he's going to get it. Wait a minute, they only had 6. 8 was Ant-Man on team Shaq too? Why is Shaq wearing that damn? Why is he wearing that hat? What's his name?
Laura?
Yeah, but that's something that what's his name will wear. The guy, who's their quarterback? They got the podcast now.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, yeah, that's some shit Cam Newton wear with big old purple looking like Grimace. Oh man. So Ant-Man was on Team Chuck too, because I only see 6 players. So they were playing 2 guys short. I didn't know who was on what team. I had an idea, but I
keep forgetting because
Philadelphia. No Philly was represented in this whole All-Star break.
None.
Until Kevin Hart, this Philly mascot. They are the mascots. Yeah, none of his jokes landed tonight either.
Who? Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, yeah, none of his jokes landed. Oh Lord, boo! Commission of Voldemort. Well, you try to give him a consolation prize because you know you're kicking him out the door next year. Oh God, Silver, the worst commissioner in sports today. We know these commissioners are just lawyers who, I like that they're at least acting like they're happy they won something. So that's good. You know, Dane, right? The way to get in a competitive game is just get y'all to compete. You know that could work, right? Oh boy. Yeah, all the sponsors.
Yeah, all 40 of them.
You see Silver there perk up when he talk about the sponsors, right? Listen, man, I'm not going.
That money
I ain't going. Boy. Certain YouTube certain YouTubers that what's say they make certain jokes about Silver and his love for money.
You know he does.
Oh boy. Yeah. Kia's just went up by $1,000, guys, because of the All-Star break. You want to buy Kia in the near future? Yeah, of course Curry got it. You gotta give it to him in his hometown. Plus, he actually deserved it. He absolutely deserved it tonight. Those shots. I mean, he was killing it. I mean, you probably look at the stats. He probably got like 30-some points tonight in these 2 games. MVP. I don't think he deserved to be an All-Star, but as far as the performance tonight, he actually he brought the noise. So Russell Wager, Key is Vice President of Marketing. Got to get him in there.
I gotta get all them.
All of them in there.
They spend a lot of money. They spend a lot of money to get these players to actually try to play.
I mean, they did better than last year. I'll say that.
Yeah. I appreciate you for saying that. It's your responsibility to come out put on a show.
Yep.
Trust me, you the guys are the best players in the world. Trust me, y'all vacation after the season is gonna be lit.
Exactly.
You currently you gonna be vacationing nice and early because the Golden State Warriors ain't doing
Yeah,
shit.
most of these guys gonna be off early anyway. So
So yeah, Kevin Durant, Dame probably be out in the second. They might get out the first round. They play my Knicks, we gonna smoke them. But if they're 4 or 5, they got a good chance of getting out the first round.
Kyrie might be there for a little while, and Tatum and Brown they should be there for a long run.
They'll be at least to the they'll make it at least to the final second round. Again, right now the way they're looking at it, they playing my Knicks in the second round. They're the favorites. They deserve to be. But I think we got a couple of little rules up our sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the Kobe Bryant MVP. Another trophy to the mantle.
Yeah. He earned that one. So it was semi entertaining. I'll give him that. They
tried. I will give them credit for the effort. I will give them credit for the effort. Again, you're dealing with players. What more can you do? What more can I don't know. They got to do some Squid Game shit, right?
I know.
They got to get some Squid Game shit then for them to get these guys to play. Like, I don't know. We got your family. We got your family out there. I don't even know, man. But oh boy. So, this is what it is. Again, I kind of wanted to talk about the state of the game. Look, the game is actually they're doing things to make it better. Again, we can't change the style. We can't change the too many threes. I've said it many times. There's a strategy for shooting the threes. The thing is like you gotta know game and time situation. I was saying on my show the other night. We played the Hawks, right? That overtime game, 149-448. The Hawks had one last chance after that offensive rebound, and you had George Niang, who instinctively popped out to the three, and he short on the shot. Now they were down by 1. Why are you instinctively popping out the three? You could have made the same shot from 18 foot, but see, what's one thing? That's one thing, CW. If y'all talk about the old school teams and how they shot so many twos and they shot the mid range, most players had sweet spots. People forget that the sweet spot, where there's one shot, one part of the court where a guy could just be damn near automatic with a jump shot. No guy, like there's sweet spots now, all 3-pointers. So nobody has no inside the 3-point line sweet spots anymore. And so again, you got guys instead of trying to get to a sweet spot like Kobe or Michael would, you're going out to 3 to shoot when you're down by 1 or 2 wins the game. So he went out there, tried to hit a 3 when he didn't need a 3, and short on the shot. So the Knicks won that game. This is I think the problem with the game, in my opinion. That you got players that don't know team a game and score, shot clock. They're not aware. How many times do I see guys dribbling out of bounds? That's the dumbest thing you can do in basketball. Is dribble the ball out of bounds. Get the ball to the middle of the court. Popping out for 3. Game one line, you pop out for 3 when you're down by 1. It makes no sense. But But yeah, listen, this was a good show. Impromptu. I felt we had to get on, especially with the news that LeBron set out. Again, 88. Ant-Man deserves all the smoke as well. Again, hopefully their injuries are not serious or whatever. But between that, we had to see what the All-Star game was about. Kind of repeat, review the All-Star Saturday and All-Star Friday. CW watched more of that than me. I watched every minute of this game, these two games, except for the part that I did catch. When Team Chuck went up, Team Shaq went up 11-1. So the old guys came through. Steph put on the show, deserved the MVP, and there you have it, man. So CW, you still around, or you had to step away? I'm guessing he stepped away. Because I see if he got any last thoughts on the night. That's my last thoughts. And watching something when AD was still a part of the Lakers, and he got him, Jared Vanderbilt, and D'Angelo Russell. So the only person still from that show, still on the Lakers is Vanderbilt. Well, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get you now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was just
going on with my mic, but yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, I thought it was decent. Even last night was okay. I'm not too mad. It seems like they put a little bit of effort in this year.
Yeah, listen, you got to do it. I think they were trying to see is it worth even going forward with it, and what can we do to go forward with it again. Yeah. When you trust me, all that sponsorship money, look, you know what the league is about. I've said this a lot. I said this many times. The league is about money. And once they realize what a money maker they got with the stars, go back to the Magic Johnson era. And Larry Bird ever. Once they realized what they had with stars, what stars they can make out of these players, it's been a money driven league. So again, they'll go through it the next year. They just don't want it. They don't want everybody crapping on it the way they did. And I think the reaction will be mixed. I think Stephen A will be like, "Oh, it was all right. It was kind of, it's kind of." I told you, like, I like the pickup game feel.
Yeah.
It's like a pickup game. I know Maine didn't like it. Maine was like, the fact that we got to go away from East West to West. But again, like I said, if you're going to have this 219 to 190 something game, layup lines,
that ain't going to work. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
wasn't great.
Good. So we'll do it. We'll see it again next year. Again, we go back there and get a nice little break. The trade deadline's over, and now we're gonna run to the. So on my show, we're going to talk about the most overrated and underrated players in the league. Okay. Probably try to get into some second half predictions I'll probably get if Maine and Ray Day show up to get them to like name their 1 through 8 who they think will be 1 through 8. And we're gonna, I guess, consider the play-in who by the time we start who's going to be the AC, like considering like who's going to even. Don't even do the play-in, but just like who you think is going to be the AC, the 1 seed. Try to get some little playoff predictions for the second half based on what we see now. Those are two topics that I got in mind.
Yeah, the Tuesday show we may have to reschedule that because got some stuff going on for that.
Not a problem.
We also have Goat Talk only. We'll try to bring that back this week on Friday.
Okay.
So coming up with some ideas for that. But yeah, we're gonna we got so you might not see us back until you do yours Thursday, right? Or Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll probably do mine Thursday. Thursday or
Okay,
Wednesday.
so
I'm gonna see which
so
day
we'll likely be
is good for
back
me.
Thursday for 10 Toes Down, and then hopefully get Goat Talk only going that next Friday. So or this coming up Friday.
Yeah, so if anybody watches this, if anybody watching this at this point, yeah, we're gonna get into the most overrated and underrated players, like me,
That should be
Ray Day,
interesting.
and we got we're very spirited, I think, again, I'm somebody the underrated guy might be some of your favorites. The underrated guy might be some of the guys you don't really think it's all that yet. Overrated guys might be some of your favorites, but I'm very honest with my assessments. I'll give my reasons why. Yeah, you want to come on and debate. I see Randall Clips was in debating me for the comments. I was trying to figure out if he wanted to come up and speak. Again, I'm the one that's always willing to drop the link, man. Come in and have a
We'll definitely
conversation.
start dropping the link a little earlier, so if people want to hop on. Then they can.
Yeah, I was thinking about naming my show "Drop the Link." I was thinking about because I'm like, listen, anybody in the audience, you want to come bring the noise? I'm ready. That's my thing. I'll pull up to anybody's show. Anybody I wanted to get on there with FYF, but they pretty much had their whole debate. And, Johnny was talking about how AD was not a defensive anchor, and I just he was moving the goalposts over what a defensive anchor is. It was just silly. It was really silly. But of course, the agenda. They got to make sure he is not as good as he is. So
basically,
just to get So again, I will agree with a couple of their points on AD, but they act like AD is not again. AD was pretty much been the defensive mistake eraser for the Lakers for the longest. And you know what? Now he's no longer their problem. Now he's Dallas's problem. I don't think he's a problem at all. I think he's gonna him and Kyrie, once they get healthy, hopefully he'll be back on the shorter end of that 6-week diagnosis. The All-Star break being 1 of the weeks. So I think by the time we come back to play, he'll be 1.5 weeks in. So maybe he comes back earlier. Maybe they make sure he's 100%. But I think Dallas will be a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, we're gonna get into the overrated and underrated, and then we're gonna get into what do we think the playoff seedings are gonna be. So we're gonna predict playoff seedings, all three of us, and then see how that goes.
All right. Well, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Appreciate you for taking the mantle and doing most of the stuff. I had to be in and out, but
yeah, no problem, man. I'm trying to get gotta get used to this too, man. So
so you doing
it's my second time hosting a stream, right? I think I did all right. And I had a little precocious 1-year-old. I just put him to bed. Thank you.
10 Toes Down did pretty good this week, so we're gonna keep that going. So we're just gonna try to keep going. Try to, if you guys enjoy what we do, please like and subscribe, because we can only get better if you guys support us. So that's the biggest thing. If you guys will, just like and subscribe and comment. We love to hear your side of things. If you agree with us, if you disagree with us, we're fine with that. So we just want to get feedback from you guys. So So well, before we go, what's your final grade for All-Star Game 2025?
Yeah, scale 1 to 10, I'll give it a 5. I give it a 5. Again, they as far as the players playing, the presentation pretty good for TNT. They did again. That whole little thing in the middle, that was a little too much. But for the most part, they did a nice job of presenting. Shaq and them, Shaq, Chuck, and Kitty, at least in Candace, try to at least act, act like they went through. The players tried. They tried a little bit harder than they normally did. They have in the past few years. So the effort level was probably like at least 2 or 3 times what it was last year. So you give them that. It's still not where it needs to be. That's the thing. Still not where it needs to be. And again, I want to see you guys, because again, they will play they would play high speed even in the Kobe era, right? But then they would get to the fourth quarter and then take that shit seriously because they were trying to win. So, that's what you want to see. You want to see them get into the 30s and start playing real defense. That's, that's what I mean. I don't think that's a lot to ask.
Yeah,
what
no,
can you do? So, look, guys, enjoy y'all, all the players, enjoy your little 3 days off. I'm sure y'all going to fly out somewhere nice and hot, warm, and, probably taking some rays and all that stuff. So, enjoy it. You guys deserve it.
Yeah, they did their thing tonight. Now, for the whole weekend, from Friday to today, I'm going to give it a 6. I thought it was, even last night, even though the 3-point contest was kind of anticlimactic, I think. I was hoping that game would kind of be in the final so we could possibly get the 3-peat, but he kind of fizzled out early.
Who won? It was Garland winning, right?
What do you say?
Damn. Was it Garland or Buddy?
Who won it? Tyler Hero.
Oh yeah, Tyler. Damn it. Right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, so Garland got knocked out in the first round. It was Hero, Buddy, and
Buddy Hield just missed it. If he would have made just one more, he would have had it. But
so Tyler Hero won it.
And the dunk contest was better than I expected. Mac McClung did his thing, but we want to see some of the stars. I mean, Stephon Castle, I thought did good. I thought it was closer than they tried to make it out to be. But I thought that was an okay dunk contest, better than I expected, with no real stars in it. But Chris CP3 and Wemby getting disqualified was probably the highlight of the skills challenge. But
funnier than anything Kevin Hart said tonight.
Definitely. So I thought it was okay All-Star weekend. I'm not too mad at it.
Yeah, it's enough to keep it going. I put it that way.
Yeah. I think they were
enough so they're not going. Yeah. All right, man. Listen,
all right,
have a good night. I'm glad we did this. I know I had to prod you to do it, but we
had some things going on, but I wanted to get something in before the end of the weekend. So I was glad I did this because I think it was needed, and I think hopefully if you watch it, you'll probably enjoy it, and you'll probably understand some of the stuff we're talking about. And of course, y'all had some good conversation, random clips about good old.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about these. We're gonna talk about these things, man. We're gonna talk about these story narratives and stuff like that. Again, Lakers, all the rest of the teams. I like to break down. I like to break down the teams for what I see. I don't watch. Again, I watch. My thing is, I watch a team about a few times, and then I get an idea of how they play. So I don't have to watch every game to know how a team would attack. So again, like I said again, we're going to talk about our 1 to 8. Who we see get certain seeds. Obviously, we know OKC is probably going to run. OKC and Cleveland are probably going to be the one seed. But after that, it seems like all of the rest of the seeds up for grabs. So it'll be good to predict second half where we going into. Yeah, man. All right, bro.
All right, guys. Well, we will see y'all later this week, and make sure you support the channel. So, all right. Well, that'll do it.
Good night, man.
All right. Have